Carson, we're getting showered in subs. I think it's fair to assume that gods did indeed win the lottery, gifting 5 subs every 3 minutes or so. This is absolutely awesome. Hope you're casting still, man. You were talented, or you are talented. Neanderthal, thank you for your 18-month resub. And also, someone bought a profile picture, if I'm not mistaken. Martin Donkersloot. I think you're from the Netherlands. That sounds very Dutch to me. Thank you very much for the direct contribution. Not even getting a profile picture.
Thank you. Yeah, that is also 25 from Gods as well.
Damn!
Went and counted. Happy asked, when start? I think start is right now. Okay.
Whenever you're ready. GG, have fun both. See if FoCuS is ready as well. Is this the most hyped match so far in this entire tournament?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Positively.
Oh,
for me, certainly. Although I've been very excited to see Soen through and through, I'm especially excited just to see this matchup in general and to see somebody that's had success against Happy in this matchup in FoCuS and to see them both on completely even conditions with quite good ping. I don't think that this ping is anything to complain about right now. They're both under 100, which is excellent.
Dude, Russia versus Korea on under 100 ping when both have the exact same ping to the millisecond. 2.5 years ago, we thought inter-regional competition is done forever because we only had 3 servers. Or 2.5, I guess. Thank you, W3Champions, for making this possible. And thank you, Richard Huber, or Richard Huber, if you're from Germany. $25. What's nicer than enjoying an afternoon with Back to Warcraft? 25 buccarinos. Thank you so much for that. And now let's get hyped, everybody. This is about the winner bracket final. This is about a top 3 finish in the 12th season of W3Champions. Foggy is waiting in tomorrow's winner final. The loser will, of course, go down to the lower bracket. Happy versus FoCuS. We've seen a lot of Undead versus ORC recently. There is so much game tape to study, and I wonder what are the plans, what are the strategies, what are the maps, Carson?
The maps are Amazonia to start, Springtime, game number 2, and if we need a tiebreaker, will be Concealed Hill, and hopefully we get that Concealed Hill game. We want to go all 3, finally today. This has been a short day so far. Hopefully these guys make us a little off schedule now.
Exactly. Give me a 2-hour best of 3. That's what I want.
Yep.
This is interesting to me that Amazonia makes it through the pick and ban. It's not a map that you usually see in this matchup.
Yeah, it's kind of had a weird history in this matchup. It used to be in the days of Blademaster against like Ted Fiends, like the good old days of this matchup when Orc was kind of owning with the Blademaster. Good days. It was very Undead favored because it's small, it's very predictable. The predictable maps are good for Undead because then you can pressure, as I'm sure Remo Demo knows especially, you can pressure that Shadowhunter creeping back in the day. But then when Cryptlord was more popular, of course, this is a hard expansion map that fell out of favor, and now when Farseer is popular, this tends to be a good Farseer map, I would have to say, but maybe a little bit of a different dynamic with the ghouls nowadays for Happy.
Oh, got it. Happy creeping with 3 ghouls here. Is that the norm, or is this ghoul heavy?
At least you need 2 minimum for the Lightning Shield,
yeah,
but maybe a little bit heavy.
Okay, that might cut into the tech timing. FoCuS going with the Farseer. And switching into Headhunters now. Can he? He can't disrupt level 2. No. Claws of Attack, of course. This is already a hurt Farseer. Where did he lose so much HP?
He tanked the Berserker a little bit so that he was able to creep the entire orange camp. That gives him nearly even experience, really. And that's off very little commitment in terms of time. Quite nicely done, but Happy just going to commit, of course. Getting the aura is all he needs. Oh, bash possibility. That would have been quite the disaster if he got bashed there. Happy. Oh, almost attacking them himself. Grunt is here. No chain lightning, though, but potential for a surround.
Jay Ceterax with the 5 gifties. Trip Key also with the 2-year resub. Thank you, guys. This is an amazing day for us so far. Keep them coming. Murloc's Fall, level 2.4 for Happy. Farseer. Oh, There's a lot of mana on this DK. But it would be 3 coils, so probably not worth it. Wolves are harassing, taking the acolytes of the gold. Ghoul also hurt, but of course the narrow tower micro is there, or is it?
This is a big deal. He loses an acolyte here.
Wow!
He cancels the tag.
Wow! The most impactful wolf in 2022. This is sick. This is a huge lead for FoCuS now.
Yeah, the decision to send the grunt back in to just get one extra attack. Now he's attacking a ghoul. Happy should be aware of this. I mean, FoCuS realizes Happy can go back at any stage and just kill that grunt, but I guess he's willing to perhaps sacrifice it just to slow Happy down a little bit. Happy, nearly level 3. One more point of experience, and he could actually just coil this Farseer to death. So luckily Happy didn't get it just yet.
This was 200 gold, plus the acolyte, plus the tag timing. Happy has to get something done with these ghouls. Like, it's a lot. But wolves are there, chain lightning is there, and yeah, of course, with the tag timing this late, this opens up the window far and wide for Wyvern, because there's no anti-air.
Very, very interesting. And the grunt does get surrounded eventually, but again, it's bought a lot of time. And yeah, double bestiary on the way. This isn't what I expected to see, but I'm happy to see it. Different strategies is always a lot of fun. We'll see if FoCuS eventually does that 2 barracks headhunter style that I'm waiting to see. But for now, yeah, Wind Rider seems to be a great option here.
Yeah, FoCuS is still on the older meta, not the double Rex headhunter. This more Soin and sometimes Lin kind of thing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Maybe he needs some time. Maybe he's not too convinced that this is really the way, with zero diversity in the unit department. But yeah, wolves continue to harass, continue to pressure. This is so annoying. But DK is level 3, and never underestimate the level 2 coil.
Yeah, there's nothing really to coil. At this stage, generally you're hunting down headhunters. Oh, maybe a surround. No, speed scroll to break the cold of the Naru. But yeah, but normally you're hunting headhunters at this stage, but Happy prioritizes that level 3, invests a ton of tech timing in the way of using ghouls for creeping instead of mining lumber, and doesn't get much out of it. He does have an XP lead, but he's not going to be able to find any kills, really.
Not really, no. Just distraction, and I'm not sure if this TC played aggressively is the right call. Oh, it's almost getting surrounded there. Glitches through the fangs of the ghouls. Yeah, he could have crept already up to level 2, but also with what? It's 2 Wyvern out now. The grunt is dead. He has nothing on the ground. Interesting.
All right, so this is a stage in the game for FoCuS where, and in fact for the rest of the game, where FoCuS is going to be happy to just creep. If he's left alone for the rest of the game, if he doesn't fight until 70 supply, till level 5 Tauren Chieftain, he's going to be totally fine with this FoCuS. So if he's left alone, he will be able to get a lot done. He could also go for more acolyte kills. He seems to be playing this more harass heavy, which isn't the standard way to play, but can't complain with a little bit of a lane. I've been saying for years, excuse me, people should just do more hit and run against Happy. They should just kill acolytes. Why take direct fights against the best micro in the world?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. This is what Infi tried very early on. Was successful for a while, but then Happy found solutions against that. But can you find a solution against 4 Wyvern when your economy is getting decimated? Another tech cancelled. Lich is out. Gotta be aware of that Coil Nova. But man, this economy is suffering so hard. Chain Lightning a little late. DK in trouble, but so is the Farseer. TP out. And now this is 80% of level 2 already just from economy harass.
Yeah, I believe that was 3 ghouls and an acolyte. Certainly worth it. Happy getting web already, first fiend already. These ghouls, though, in a way, Happy maybe content with losing them, because what really are they going to do? So I guess those are the best things he could have lost. He probably would have preferred to lose ghouls over acolytes, at least in that position.
Level 2 acquired. A little bit of a time to breathe here. Wyvern so fast at creeping. Burrow Rush so good at supporting us. Thank you for the 100 bits. Also, CBG, thank you for the 7-month resub. Let's go, fellas. Great games today. Thanks for casting. Thank you for watching. Tier 3 on the way. This is Envenomed Spears Wyvern soon. And I wonder if he goes all the way, Wyvern, when Web is ready. You need this critical mass, and you're close. But it's still happy, so this game is not over yet.
Yeah, I'm wondering when he's going to go for one Raider as well. That's typically what you want to get. You can just go for pure Windrider, but against someone like Happy, you do need that ensnare sometimes to lock down kills. Speed Scroll also helps. Stomp is available. Happy does he have Burrow? No, he's got Coil for now. Stomp lands on the melee units, but not on the Fiend. He wants to kill one Windrider. Goes down to the only anti-air currently, which is the Lich. Now Web comes through. Second Windrider going to go down, and this Fiend just refuses to die.
No way, dude. There we go, finally. Did you take a look at this Lich? He's plus 21.
Oh my god.
Without an orb, he is 615 mana. That is 4 coils.
Yeah.
And more. 5 coils. 5 Nova, sorry. On level 2.
Yeah, pretty outrageous. These heroes are good enough anti-air in and of themselves, as long as that Death Knight has some coils. He can definitely kill the Windriders. This is shades of Lucifer on Turtle Rock versus the Gold Hacker when he was just kiting 100 supply Windriders with a Lich with insane items as well.
Blast from the past. I'm a little worried that this game is slipping through FoCuS's hands, to be honest.
Yeah, he seemed to be in total control for a while, and now as soon as you get in a fight with Happy, you lose a bit of that control, but he's still confident as ever, and Envenom Spears is now done.
Oh, there's lots of damage.
Yeah.
He wants this Rock Golem so bad. And he gets it. Item on the ground. Farseer. No, TC picks it up. Big heal potion. Probably necessary against these heroes. This has to be FoCuS's game. It just has to.
Yeah, definitely. Happy with... I think he got both trappers there, actually. So not bad. TC almost level 3, but FoCuS certainly needs push and vulnerability and another speed scroll. You can't really engage with just pure Windriders without any sort of raiders without a speed scroll, because or else your Windriders get web sort of on the peripheral of the fight as opposed to being sort of in the dead center where they're able to all focus fire together. So you need a speed scroll for every single fight if you focus.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And great positioning with the Wyvern, ideally above trees. So Happy got both of the mercenary camps, FoCuS gets both of the expansions, and Scroll of the Beast on Wyvern is sick.
That's unreal. Yeah, that's going to be like plus, what, 12 damage on every Windrider, especially if they get plus 2 attack soon enough. Happy comes in, the Stomp. Oh, the split. Avoids the Stomp. You don't want to lose this first Fiend initially. There's the Scroll of the Beast, but there's no Speed Scroll here, and the Farseer is within nuking range.
Oh, he wants this Lich bad. Where's the focus fire from FoCuS? It's a little off in my opinion. Lich now level 3. He's trying to get the Wyvern out. Stomp of the DK to prevent that coil, but I'm not too sure if that's in time. And he saves that Fiend on nothing HP, trying to get the Destroyer out, and he does it. That's 5 supply gone. Wyvern also falling. This is a 20 pop lead, but it's still undead heroes on the field. Oh my
the coils
God.
always land perfectly. Outrageous, and the orb is doing so much work. Statue could die, Fiend could die. Both players losing everything, but Happy is going to be fine with this because the experience on his heroes are going to be outrageous soon enough. 38 versus 27, and a great haul on the way. So maybe FoCuS did just enough there, but almost Death Knight level 5.
Expo. Happy knows about this Expo. Experience lead still on Happy's side. Try hero now. Look at the total worth. Look how much Happy just lost with the Destroyer and statues, etc. FoCuS with the lead in the first time in forever. But that's also due to this building, and this building falls, and FoCuS is broke still.
Yeah, he could just get a tiny, though. He's almost 50 supply FoCuS. He can get up to 50, bank a bit, maybe go try to pull the red, and then he could eventually... tiny. He's got now the speed scroll. That was the one big thing missing from that fight. If he had that probably would have gone a lot better. He could have speed scrolled in, got the stomp of the first Fiend and killed it. But Happy did a good job of dodging it.
Ooh,
that
Happy's
Ranger
close to 5.
is going to be more anti-air, which is nice.
Happy is so close to 5.
Yeah.
Can he get that Berserker? Silence on the TC, no Stomp possible. Who gets the last hit? Oh, prevents level 5 for now, but if one Wyvern falls, it's Coil level 3. Stomp in the ground. There's only skeletons. That's level 5. Item on the ground, picked up at the TC. This is such a decisive fight now. Is FoCuS willing to take it? Looks like it. Lich has an invul though, and Coil's ready.
Yeah, you got to force those coils defensively, because if you get coil nova, the TC is one shot essentially. So you need to put some pressure on the heroes.
TC.
No nuke left over. Destroyer does live. Oh my god.
Because of the dispel, he got so much healing from that dispel. Surreal moments on Amazonia. One of the most hyped AZ games that I've seen in 2022. Invo potion popped. Nova to slow down this Wyvern goes down. Fastia still trying to do some damage, but Happy retreats everything. And the supply gap is closing. We had a 20 pop lead for FoCuS, and now it's down to 10. And there's no Expo on the back of this fight.
Farseer did find 2 Fiends and a Destroyer when the TC was getting chased there, so some equalization kills. But of course, Happy's heroes are just crazy. The Lich items are outrageous. But FoCuS refusing to build Raiders. I think one Raider could be excellent here. But there's always going to be hero focus potential.
I think it's a clear sign that he feels under pressure, because for a Raider, you can't just build a Raider. You have to go Raider and Snare. I mean, yeah, you have double beastery, so that research time is cut in half, but it's still so much time, and it feels like he thinks that it's not worth the time, or he doesn't have the time, because if you go into a Raider, then Happy is back up at 50 and he takes that fight and he just slaughters you. So the pressure is certainly on FoCuS, who still can't afford a tiny.
FoCuS, so almost level 5 Farseer, and then Happy gonna be probably forced into a sacrificial pit, as well as maybe trying to block off his gold mine. And the red camp would grant him that. Ward expires just as FoCuS gets to the shop. I don't even know whose ward that was, but does expire nevertheless. Maybe Happy as a scout. Of course, Happy now has mana as well, which he could use to one-shot these Wind Riders.
Yeah. FoCuS can't fight anymore. He has no gold to buy items, really. He wanted to steal an invul away. Did that succeed? I don't think so. So that time spent on the left-hand side for absolutely nothing. And Happy is just as efficient as it gets, rising up in levels. Dark Ranger is soon to be 2, approaching the rat spot. These heroes are scary.
Yeah, I think the red spot is actually more value for FoCuS, though, because he gets level 5 Farseer off of it, and he gets close to level 5 Torn Chieftain. So Happy, okay, he's going to go for the Creep Jack, but all FoCuS needs to do is get 2 Rock Columns. Yeah, he already got 1. He can get this Granite Column in no time, but he's got to be super careful.
There's no TP. There's only a Speed Scroll. He has to abandon the Granite. The TC is in a world of trouble. Speed Scroll pop can be destroyed. Here we go. Oh no, he needs some healing. He needs something. Dodges the coil in no time. FoCuS, you madman. This exposes the Farseer, of course, who's got to run, but he's willing to take that fight. I'm not too sure if that's the call. Here's the Storm, though. First Fiend taken out. Can he win that air superiority? Heal scroll, absolutely necessary. Silence again of the TC. The splits by Happy are absolutely surreal. Level 4 Lich, you know what that means. Fiends are falling, Destros are falling, but I'm just waiting for that hero focus, Carson.
Oh, Death Knight gonna be pressured now. Coil Nova the Farseer. Can he make it to the shop? Can he make it to the shop? He can buy a potion. He definitely can buy a potion. Why did he not buy a potion? I have no idea, but he still lives nevertheless. Outrageous saves from FoCuS. How did he not lose a hero, Neo?
I'm losing
supply.
FoCuS might not lose a hero, but I'm losing my mind, that's for sure. TC is crawling towards level 5. You saw how devious these storms were. Jesus. It's not getting better from here. Insane match to kick off this series. Is everything we ever wanted.
Level 3 Wolves, pretty good. Gonna force Happy into a lot more destroyers than he would otherwise want. But for now, I mean, FoCuS, he's got to keep fighting, because he can't allow Happy to always have mana like this. He's got to heal up, fight again, heal up, fight again, because if Happy gets up to full mana on the Decaying Lich, what the hell are you supposed to do?
Oh, wow. The balls on FoCuS. So crazy to not go for the potion. Can you believe it? Now, wait, he bought something. Speed Scroll. He wants to engage. He wants to win it now, but the supply gap, it's not existent anymore. Happy has the supply lead after 18 minutes in this game.
This is why you need Raiders right here. Happy just continues to kite. He's got 1 more coil left. And it could go on the Torn Chieftain as well, or the Farseer. That is one-shotable. Stomp comes in. All the Wind Riders are falling. Oh, he was thinking about coiling the Farseer, but it doesn't really matter. I think Happy's secured game 1.
Yeah, that's it. Hail Mary attempt now with Chain Lightning, but there's no Wyvern damage anymore. The DK can run forever. Game Holy... Happy is really good at Warcraft.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, it comes down to those hero levels. The Lich items, you cannot underestimate how much those helped Happy there, though. If that Lich is not that strong, that's not going to be as easy as it looked at times. But, yeah, the heroes carry, like, in so many Happy games. And FoCuS, so close, yet so far, it feels like.
Oh, man, if you don't win this game, when Happy was forced to stop his tech, what can you win? That was a minute of tech advantage, trying to go all in with Wyvern, and he just couldn't close it out. That was... Oh man, there was such a big opportunity for FoCuS here in this series. And we gotta mention this, we didn't yet. This is probably the last best of 3 that Happy is playing. And if you want to defeat Happy, it's in small series.
Right.
It's not the best of 5s. You have to win them in the best of 3, best of 1 stages in tournaments. So real. He's just not dying. This guy's just not dying.
What a game, number 1. My lord. Absolutely outrageous. As I struggle to find Springtime, which is map number 2 in the list of maps.
I mean, you can't just type in Springtime. You know that, right?
Oh, is that a thing? Oh, wow.
Yes, of course.
Wow, that's great. Well, that's gonna save me in the future.
That's also going for servers, by the way. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Guys, you are supporting us like crazy. It's amazing. Thank you, Ewok Saiso, for the 10-month resub. Thank you, Slade's Kingdom, for the 5-month. Thanks for the good work, guys. Keep it up. I have no intention to stop, everybody. What's the prize pool saying? 3,649. Thanks to Richard still. Oh man. What a series!
Yeah.
We're not even halfway through the day.
Definitely delivers. And we're probably not going to see... Oops, I repeated an alert. Hey, you can have that alert a second time, guy. That's all right.
You deserve
it. Yeah, I mean, that's not even like the main strategy, potentially. That we could see definitely some different stuff as well here.
All right, Carson.
Yeah.
We're ready for map 2. The springtime, you called it already. Perfect conditions for these guys for an online match, and you see that so many clutch moments on map number 1. And we're just getting started. Springtime it is. 2500 MMR ORC FoCuS, second best in the world, only second to Lin. Is facing the lower bracket now because Happy is just that damn good. Can he close it out now on map 2?
Hopefully not.
Yeah, I want game 3 so bad. Can we bribe Happy somehow to only play at like 50%?
I might need to bribe him a bit more than that, I'm afraid, with how he's playing today.
Holy moly. Okay, FoCuS. Is it the same strat? Can you get an opening? Like, the early moments were really, really good.
Yes.
Preventing level 3 for the DK for a long time. Acolyte harass, the anti-tier 3 strat by FoCuS. But then maybe Wyvern are just too one-dimensional. If you decide to go for Wyvern, you're kind of stuck with these Wyvern. It was also super greedy to not go Headhunters. It was an early game with 1 Grunt, and that's it.
Yep.
FoCuS has a lot of options to switch it up. Headhunters, we haven't seen a single Headhunter in the last game. He can still go for Grunt into Headhunters. He can go for a super fast tech with Headhunters only. He can go double Rex Headhunters. FoCuS, it's up to you to determine the fate of this series.
Yeah, and you could certainly... I mean, the Wind Riders did not look bad at all, of course. I think just got a little out of his hands when the heroes got super high level and when Happy got the best items at least those mercenary camps, for starters. But I think FoCuS had definitely opportunities, and we'll see. It's going to be fast tech yet again for FoCuS.
Yeah.
And then the Grunt will come in later, I would imagine. We'll see. I mean, he could skip the barracks entirely if he really wanted to go pure Wind Riders, but I think he'll at least get that barracks eventually.
Unhit, thank you so much for €36 donation. That is a lot of money, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad you're enjoying the show. Thank you, chaps, for the sub. And also, Anhit, thank you for joining us at Raraland. Thank you for creating maps for us. Anhit, you're a good guy. Thank you, thank you.
Somebody in the chat says predictions, please, with the prediction icon next to their name as Happy starts to creep.
Yeah, Smoke Coalition is up to do this. First hit, first kill for FoCuS. I wonder... No. Just Happy. I wonder if he's even looking at the creep spots or if he just feels it at this stage. He is untouchable when it comes to these last hits.
All those accolades, not untouchable just yet. The Nerubian is only being uprated now, and yeah, you can micro perfectly all day, but FoCuS... Oh, he could have surrounded the accolade, and that would have been a guaranteed kill there. He had opportunity, actually, FoCuS. But he's going to resummon the wolves. Going to put a lot... This is going to be a ton of damage on the DK deal.
Yeah. Can he get this one? No, of course not. Coil secures the kill. DK not level 2, so the Unholy Aura is not working for him yet. This last hit is so important! And again, FoCuS a little premature. Happy level 2 unlocked. And that's a win in the early game for the Undead again.
Players' forces are under attack.
Alright, so FoCuS had opportunity to do so much there, yet gets nothing. Unfortunately, Happy gets the level 2 that he needs. The damage that he's taken is not going to be too impactful on him, but FoCuS, no barracks. Wind Riders again, it must be, because he's not going to go Headhunters here at this stage. It's going to be Wind Riders.
Oh, I'm not a big fan, Carson. It's so fragile. He couldn't win with a massive lead in the early game, so how do you want to play this one base and with equal... Oh, wait. That tech is, again, mega late.
Yeah, he was a little worried about his accolades, I think, so he delayed the tech. And of course, you pull a lot of ghouls if you're Happy, but in pulling these ghouls, you're getting quick level 3, but in getting quick level 3, you're not able to punish any Headhunters with this build order FoCuS is doing. So yeah, there's a double bestiary Torn Chieftain.
Thank you, Popo Glanz, for the 5-month resub. You're the best, thank you. That name basically translates to shiny ass.
Oh, hell yeah.
Appreciate that.
Bust out the baby oil. Let's do it.
There we go. We got double bestiary again, TC again. I wonder... Oh, that Reju makes it weird, making it weird, and FoCuS gets it. More damage on the DK. 2.5. This is not an easy early game for Baron Morte. Wolf. Will this be cannibalism? Okay, got it here. Will the TC creep? Or will he harass again?
Right, yeah, that was something you pointed out last game. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, Happy gets it, of course. Yeah, something you pointed last game, like maybe the TC just starts creeping right away. But instead, the first 2 Wind Riders actually went for the run-by, which did good damage. The first 4, I think, actually was the run-by. But, I mean, again, you can just creep. You could just power creep if you're FoCuS. And then you can power creep, go tier 3, tiny Great Hall, and just force Happy to bring the fight to you. And if you have one Raider, you can actually hold at that tiny Great Hall. That is a way to play this, but FoCuS seems to want to do... Or you could just fully play hit and run for the entire game, which is something FoCuS didn't do either last game. So there's more options strategically for him.
And there's a lot to creep. The map is a lot bigger, so you can maybe go past Happy without being scouted, even though against Happy that is almost a mission impossible. Or creep a lot more, as this map offers a bigger experience. Happy gets the illusion, gets level 3, spends some time with the Sasquatch with enough fire, that always takes some time, and FoCuS with a way faster expansion. I think worth it. Happy has, of course, the best tools to scout it, and he has the best idea of what to scout and where to scout.
Yeah, this is closer to the Infi TH style. They would go for the Expo, I think at 39? Or no, they'd go for it at 41 with 2 Raiders and 4 Wind Riders, I believe is what it was. Something around there. Oh, yeah, and we are seeing the Raiders now, too. So this is a switch to the more familiar style with Wind Riders.
Yeah, I like it. I think he was just tempted by that great early game before and tried to brute force and it didn't work.
Yeah.
And now this is more standard. I like that. DK harassing takes care of the skeletons though, and with that the harass has been stopped and the DK is losing
tons
of HP.
Yeah, this ain't gonna work, Happy. I'm sorry to tell you. You got a lot of coils. Maybe you could get a Wind Rider kill, but the DK too low to come back in now.
Carson,
And this expansion will go through.
sorry to interrupt you, but know your place. You don't tell Happy what's working and what's not, okay? This guy defies Warcraft physics. How many times have we said that this is not working and it was working? So please, respect the Emperor.
Okay, well then certainly if you're correct and Happy is correct, he will certainly get that expansion canceled then eventually, right?
I think all I'm saying is that there's always a possibility when the player name is Happy.
True. Maybe a sapper later on.
Maybe.
Player's forces are under attack.
Okay, we got the Raider online. We got the Wyvern online. We got the expansion not cancelled. We're getting also the first barracks of the series. Oh no, the second barracks, but probably the first Headhunter.
Interesting. This is new. What the hell is he trying to... I don't know. I don't know. I'll wait and see. We'll talk about it after, I guess.
Yeah, this FoCuS is okay, stuck at 40, but this will fix itself. Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Oh, and the run by. Perfect. This is perfect for FoCuS. He's got speed scroll. He's got the town portal, double potion of vulnerability. He's forcing Happy back when the Great Hall is about to complete. This is great play. He can kill the first statue.
Ooh, Happy, of course, with perfect micro. Forced into a town portal.
Second statue.
Second step. Wow, whatever. 1 or 2. Raider, move! Whew. Nice little distraction with the wolf on the left-hand side. Happy lost the town portal. Happy lost the ghoul. Happy feels forced into a tower, which is, of course, not army and won't help you in kicking this expansion.
Player's forces are under attack.
All right, more creepy to be done. This could be TC3, maybe just barely. And Happy. No more town portal. Greater heal. And lots of mana. Is Happy just going for it? He's already reinforced defenses. I love that. I love that for FoCuS. That he has the burrow, has the shop, and has reinforced defenses ready to go.
But is he in position? Happy pit stop at the shop. That is a huge push with 41 pop, but so many skeletons. As you said, the burrow is ready. The shop will not finish. So what do you got to work with? 2 big invo potions, but almost no mana on that Farseer. TC is packed though. FoCuS has to make a decision. Where to go? Does he want to hold or does he want to attack?
Yeah, we're in a situation now where Happy is going to easily kill his expansion. This could be a mistake from FoCuS. If Happy had the gold to afford a town portal, but Happy, if he wants to get a TP, he's going to have to sell probably that greater heal or that pendant of energy at the shop. And for now, Happy's going to go to the shop. He's going to have to sell every item, though. Even the heal scroll, maybe. Okay, no, just barely. He literally gets to 351 gold with those 2 sells, so he's got a TP now, and he's gonna kill the Expo. This is just a perfect play for Happy.
Oh no, he's waiting patiently. There's of course no repair. FoCuS thought he could decide this game, but all he got was a lousy spirit tower. And another Wyvern is falling. What a disastrous move. One base. The hero levels are pretty much tied. The Echo is still running.
If only FoCuS, you think about this, if FoCuS had gotten a couple more accolades, not even, if he got all 5, Happy would have not been able to rebuild accolades. But if he gotten just a couple more, he's got to wait for 2 Ziggurats to be done, Happy, before he can go get back to 5 accolades. Or I guess if he lost any more, he'd only have to wait for 1 Ziggurat, but still would have been a big deal to kill some more accolades there.
I mean, it wasn't a tiny Great Hall, so I guess it's not the most expensive thing in the world. But wasn't the game far and wide open for FoCuS, and he just gave that opportunity away? He can still creep like crazy. He's also supply block for a while, by the way. He's not going for the red. This game is weird now.
Happy rebuys the town portal, which is going to help with the weirdness. Happy has good hero levels, but worse items than he once had. This fight is not going to favor FoCuS. Raider nuke down. FoCuS is just going to try to. He's going Bat Riders. Yeah, which is for the destroyers, but could also be used for some more hit and run. Happy might not be re-upgrading any towers, which could prove to be a mistake in the future, but he's got a town portal if he needs it.
Yeah. And he scouts for an expansion with the ghoul. It's perfect. Kodo is in now. There's no Dark Ranger, by the way.
Yep.
Which is also new. Maybe he never had the resources. He leaves the 6 supply open. Oh, now he's not. Yeah, there's just 2 heroes.
Yeah, it was quite late, the Dark Ranger on Amazonia as well, so Happy still has opportunity to get it. Maybe after Death Knight 5, he could get it, because obviously you just need the silence and the anti-air attack. You don't need a level 10 Dark Ranger. You just need to control that TC a little bit better.
Wouldn't say no to a level 10 Dark Ranger, though.
Yeah, true. Steal some Bat Riders. Blow up another Bat Rider with a Bat Rider.
Yeah, that's efficiency, right? Okay, here we go. We'll run by again.
Drums.
Here's a statue and a fiend left in the base. They thought they're safe, but nasty wake-up call.
Immediate town portal.
Under attack.
And Bat Rider caught out of position. That's 1 of 2. That means this destroyer no longer at risk of falling if it did go over the tree line, which is really nice find for Happy. Acolyte died.
Okay, so more gold. FoCuS wanted to expand, but the ghoul is just ruining the plans.
He's trying to build it. The ghoul's going to block it. Okay, no, maybe burrow first. Tower first.
Tower
there it
first.
is.
Next red spot for Happy. Got the boot of Kel'Thuzad. It's not the greatest. Warsong Battle Drums also not the greatest. FoCuS wants to fight with 48. Wants to prevent this. Won't give the experience to Happy because we saw last game how scary high-level undead heroes are, and he's very, very close to 5-4.
Look at this army. 3 Grunts, a Kodo, a Bat Rider, and 3 Wind Riders. This is not a good army for FoCuS.
Yeah, this is like computer insane would build an army.
Exactly. If you had an expansion, it'd be workable because then you can just pump out terrible units and it tends to work. But in this case, one base. Bat Riders do connect, but on different destroyers there.
Can he dive and kill him off? Of course, they can be coiled. There's no solution to these storms. That's the biggest asset, I guess, that FoCuS has right now. This storm, there's one more on the ground. These grunts are just falling like flies, 40 pop. What's the way here? What's the fight? What's the plan for FoCuS? He can't do anything that fast here. He's either dead or in an Invul Potion or in a TC or all 3 of these.
Surprised he used that potion of vulnerability. He wanted to buy more time for this tower to get up, but TC barely making it out. Luckily not having to use that potion of vulnerability. Okay, but FoCuS gets out of there without at least losing the game. 2 Raiders now finally here. Those would have been great in that fight to focus down those destroyers, because of course the destroyers countered the 9 supply in grunts. If those were dealt with, those grunts could have lived and been really, really good against the anti-air. But for now, FoCuS gonna lose that tower. And the hero's getting out of control again for Happy.
Yeah. And the Dark Ranger is here now for silence. This tower is worth nothing. FoCuS trying to clean up the left-hand side, but Happy already did the job. 4 heroes, the big strength. The Stomp will be counterable soon. And I am not a big fan of these grunts, to be honest.
Yeah. I wasn't sure why he was going for the barracks, and I'm still not sure why he went for the barracks, but grunts were at least the unit that he built.
I mean,
Yeah.
he basically sacrificed an expansion or tech for this, or even more Wyvern for better timing.
About including the barracks, that's 780 gold?
Yeah.
So close to 4 Wind Riders, really.
Oh, Cactus
Haggars.
Pipe number 2 for Happy today. He can't complain over items, can he? But yeah, it's also a little bit FoCuS's fault to leave these red spots to Happy. It was so much time.
Yeah. Okay, so I think a play FoCuS could be thinking about would be Invis Pot TC. If you can land a stomp on the Fiends, then the Bat Riders can all connect.
Yeah.
And you can actually kill both destroyers. Or 2 of 3. But for now, no opportunity for that. And if FoCuS engages right in, Happy's just going to nuke the Bat Riders and then web the other 2, and he's not going to get anything done, FoCuS. So he kind of needs to make that play.
I'm getting really, really scared for FoCuS's winner bracket run. If I look into the Lich experience bar, 40 XP away from Nova level 3. And that is Coil Nova level 3. And it's only Fragile Wyvern. It's a handful of Bat Riders. And with Nova 3, you basically one-shot them.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. More Bat Riders are here. 6. Okay, the number that you need to kill all 3 destroyers. If these connect, 15 supply right off the hop, and then it's just Fiends, and of course there's a Kodo, there's Raiders, there's Stomp, there's Wolves. Very, very doable if FoCuS only has... It's going to be determined by the first 3 seconds of the fight, though.
Yeah, I think so too. There we go. Coil Nova. 1 gone. Once his opening on the ledge, no silence here is a little odd. Okay, gets one Bat Rider, gets one Destroyer, but is that even enough? I don't think so. Oh no. Here comes the Storm, Chain Lightning, good execution, but still 3 Fiends on the ground. For how long? Lich is level 3, these Wyvern aren't working. FoCuS, this Bat Rider also not connecting. Micro mistakes, Farseer exposed. And another Chain Lightning, he wants these Wyvern gone. Kodo falling. Nice silence again. DK finds himself, the FoCuS is switching so rapidly. I don't even know what to attack here right now. DK, he's trying to force him into a TP, but he knows it's hopeless as every match against Happy is. And that is our winner bracket final. Foggy versus Happy.
Yeah, you imagine if those Bat Riders connected, if they killed all the Destroyers, it would be a much different fight, because then it was just Raiders and Grunts versus Fiends, which is very, very easy, actually, to win for FoCuS there. Just focus one after the next, but only 1 of 3 Destroyers go down from 6 Bat Riders. 2 only connecting, so it actually was a winnable fight for FoCuS if only Happy was not so on point, not so aware of what those Bat Riders could potentially do.
FoCuS, there was more potential in this series. He played so well for a long time. He created some openings, that's for sure, but he couldn't win the game with these advantages he had. And in my opinion, sacrificing this expansion for a little run by, highly questionable.
Yeah, he maybe could have defended it. He had a burrow and a shop there. He could have defended. The DK had a greater heal and about 400 mana thanks to the Pendant of Energy at the time. So there's a chance it didn't work. But FoCuS, before he realized Happy was going towards that expansion, he had bought the Zeppelin and loaded up. Maybe he was just like, sunk cost fallacy, I'll just go across the map anyway. I already bought the Zeppelin, I'm already over the tree line. Might as well go for this play, but yeah, maybe defending would have been better. Well, I guess we'll never know.
Okay then, that updates the bracket, of course. Man, you know what? This was not the result we wanted, but the games were crazy. And now we get Happy versus Foggy, with Foggy having 1.5 days to prepare for this match. In the shape that he displayed yesterday, being motivated AF, this has the potential to be an all-time winner bracket final.
Yeah, and a best of 5 as well, too, right?
And a best of 5, indeed.
Yeah, that should be quite the treat. And yeah, we'll see if Foggy can deliver. This would be a big, big tournament for him to do it in, and they're going to be on excellent conditions, the both of them. So it's very doable, Foggy.
Very doable to win a best of 5 against Happy. Good joke, dude. But yeah, he will be highly motivated. I'm very much looking forward to this. To update the bracket and to update the schedule, everybody, we are halfway through the day to the second last day of the W3Champions finals. I think the games are delivering, and here is the bracket. I hope it's updated. Oh, not yet, but I can tell you that with eliminating FoCuS, Happy made sure that there's only one ORC remaining tomorrow, as there will be an ORC mirror, FoCuS versus Soin in the lower bracket round 2, and our next match is Labyrinth versus Sock. That will determine Colorful's opponent for the lower bracket round 2.
Should be fun. Plenty of good games left. Hopefully we have some 2-1s eventually today, but I'm sure we're going to be getting into the closer series now that Happy's not playing anymore. Let's say.
I mean, this series was kind of close, but the result doesn't display it necessarily. If you like what we're doing here, if you like the plays, if you like the cast, if you like the tournament, feel free to chip in. We're still on the journey to $4,000. We're at 3,641, so we need 341. If every 10, no, every, what is it? If all of you are donating $1, we blow this prize pool out of the water. So head over to Matcherino, W3C Finals. .backtowarcraft.com. You can also look it up at Matcherino. It's !W3C Finals in the chat. You can also buy profile pictures for $5 that you can wear on the W3Champions ladder to represent the undead legends Happy, Sweet, Matrock, Fog, Ted, Lucy, 120, and Space. Or if you're an Orc player, represent the Horde with Lyn, Lucifron, Card, Dayfly, Fly, Who, Grubby, and FoCuS, who was just thrown to the lower bracket. If you're a human player, then I'm sorry, I feel sorry for you, but you can represent Infi, He-Man, TH, Mew, Sky, Insomnia, Todd, and Yumiko. And if you're a Night Elf player, you can represent Hod, RIP, Lawlight, Creo, Deadman, RIP, Moon, Check, Remind, and Soju. It's just $5. Carson, did you buy them all already?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yes?
I think they're locked and loaded as soon as I decide to play ladder again. I'm sure I have all these profile pictures somewhere, right? Don't, I'm famous. Don't I get all these? Don't I just get all these put in my profile?
You're getting paid to be here, okay? That's all the reward. And you can spend time with the legendary chosen one. Many people in chat would do this for free, and I would pay
for that. Yeah, I should be paying you, really.
Halfway through the day, the rest of the schedule, everybody. Labyrinth versus Sock, which is a little bit of a dream match, and Labyrinth only playing War3Champions, so very, very rare occasion to see that match. Soin versus FoCuS. This happened already at the Arcadia World Series qualifier, where Soin ruined FoCuS's run, and then Colorful is waiting in the last match of the day. We're here to celebrate War3Champions, everybody. Go download it, W3Champions, if you want, .com. Download it, boost the player pool, because the more players we have, the better the matchmaking gets, the shorter the queue times are. The team behind War3Champions built us an amazing platform, and now it's your duty to make it even better by just play the heck out of this. Ladder season just started. We also had a change of formulas, by the way, so it's not ranking points anymore. You got the good old levels again, just like in Battle.net, and it is motivating to grind for these levels. Here I am, level 23 already. 1300 MMR is improvable, but yeah, I'm on my way to 24 in a league with Satini, legendary player from Finland, of course, in a league with Scription. This I like the change, so hopefully we see you guys in the Platinum, Diamond, Gold, Silver, or even Grass League. War3Champions deserves it. And Carson, you get your ass back on ladder as well.
Yes. I have been, the motivation has been slowly coming back to me. It's been a busy week, but, you know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it coming back. Maybe this will be the time that I can grind to Masters at long last. I think I got it for about 10 games. About 3 seasons ago, but maybe this time I can be permanently Masters. That's my goal.
That would be quite nice. That's the good thing about the new levels. They basically represent the highest level you accomplish, so you can't lose levels, basically, which is very motivating because you can't get punished for playing, so you get rewarded a lot for grinding, and we need the Warcraft grinders. And we also need more viewers like Tai Lu. Thank you for the 2,000 bits. Sorry I didn't contribute before. Just got a promotion and a raise this year. Cheers, 2,000. Damn. That is very, very nice. Never feel forced to contribute, but we appreciate every single one of you who chip in to keep this Back to Warcraft engine live, to bring you these competitive Warcraft games from all over the world. Forget what? Thank you for the sub. Let's hear it for 6. First, we hear a little bit from our sponsors and from Twitch's sponsors, and then we're back with Labyrinth versus Sock.